I am late on posting some unboxings. These are unboxings for the month of July. And as you guys know, if you've been listening to the podcasts or watching our channel, you know that July has been very busy for us here at the Pretty Little Death, and me in particular. So, I have my very first reveal box. When they asked me what kind of books, I said dark and, of course, some harems, and I liked shifter stuff, Megaverse, all that kind of goodness. So I was actually very excited to get my first reveal because I'm hoping that I get some books that I haven't read before, which, is always a really nice thing to get. And even if I got some books that I hadn't gotten before, it would be nice to at least get them in hard copy. So, when I opened this, I didn't know what to expect. I knew there was going to be a couple of goodies, maybe some stickers, and of course, some books. So I got a sticker with a Scotsman on it in a kilt. I got a necklace that said book lover. I got some info cards about some books, and I don't remember if the info cards have to do with the books that are inside or if they're about other books. Um, so yeah, each reveal box will be different, of course. It's really nice to get a bookmark. If any of my viewers or listeners are 3D printers, or have 3D printers, I should say, I would love a bookmark holder. Maybe I'll turn my new mug into a bookmark holder. But I'm getting a lot of these paper bookmarks, which are coming in very handy because, as I said in one of my previous unboxings, my cat loved the bookmarks with the tassels. They run off with them. I got a pop socket, a pin, a nice little piece of candy, the sticker, and the necklace, and two books. I don't know what I'm going to use the pop socket for. I might just hold on to it because the bestie and I have been talking about, maybe doing some giveaways or something like that. And although I don't use pop sockets, somebody else might. So we got two books, Catch Me by Alex Chase, I think it said. I haven't started it yet. It's not one that I've read, but so I'm looking forward to reading it. And of course, I will post what I think about it on Instagram. I've decided I'm going to start doing that. And then I got Cruel Intentions by Cora Kent. Now, I don't think this is the same Cruel Intentions as the movie from the 90s, which happens to be one of my favorite movies from the 90s. Um, so I'm looking forward to reading this one too. We do have a couple of things to unbox this time around. And again, this is all from July. So I got my very first reveal box. I got my very last Probably Smut Book Club. I decided that the shirt and the stickers were really nice to get, but the bestie was like, listen, you could get better books from some of the other services, and you can get better stickers from independent sellers as well as t-shirts if you want them. And she's right. The books weren't always my cup of tea. They more often than not were things that were poorly written, or they just weren't good. They weren't really my cup of tea, let's say. A lot of college or sports type things. I also got my very first Once Upon a Book Club adult edition, and I just finished the book from this. I had heard about this book club. It is probably so far it's my favorite. I'll just put it that way. I'm really enjoying this book club. Um, if you aren't on our Instagram, I highly suggest you join us. The Once Upon a Book Club comes with a book. that also has like a sticker plate that you can put into the book with an actual signature from the author. It's not a printed signature, it's a honest to goodness signature. The author actually sat down and wrote their name out on it. I am thrilled. It also comes with a collectible sticker that has the title and just some like imagery from the book as well as the author's name. And I looked on Once Upon a Book Club, and they have a couple of ways to use this collectible sticker. They have like a tumbler that you can put the stickers on, and it shows all the books you've gotten from the book club with these stickers, or a poster. I've opted for the poster and I am looking forward to it arriving. But the coolest part so far that has come about with the Once Upon a Book Club is the gifts. I am so enjoying these gifts. Every every gift is denoted by a page, and it has something to do with the story. So this book, a novel love story, very cute, not really my kind of thing, but it's a very sweet story, and I actually cried in it. Cried reading it. It was very, very good. I highly recommend it. I already told the bestie she's going to be getting this book from me next, because she has to read it. Very cool concept. I enjoyed it immensely. I couldn't put it down once I started it. So, as you read these books, there are sticky notes in them that tell you when to open the gift. And this one came with 3. And the first gift was a little Bluetooth radio. The second gift was an expandable colander, and then the fourth gift, or the third gift, I'm sorry, were ear pods. They're the kind of ear pods that help you um focus. They're not mechanical at all. They just help you focus, so they reduce the noise. um I haven't used them yet. I haven't used the colander yet, but my husband and I decided to go for an evening walk, and I was like, "Hey, let's just use it." And so we hooked it up to a phone, did our evening walk while we were listening to a playlist on Spotify. And it was actually a cute, practical little gift. I really enjoyed it. It's now on the bookshelf waiting for our next walk. And yeah, if you have thought about a book club where you get some goodies, I highly recommend. So far, I've only had one box, mind you, but I highly recommend Once Upon a Book Club. They have a couple of different tiers. Chose the adult, but they also have teen and tween, I believe, as well as some specialty boxes. So yeah, I'm thoroughly enjoying it. It does come once a month, and it's a little bit pricier than the Probably Smut Book Club. I was the Probably Smut Book Club's highest tier, um, and this just blows that out of the park. So, yeah, very excited. Now, I did film the unboxing of the reveal and the Once Upon a Book Club in one sitting, and then the next one I filmed after. You'll be seeing that as soon as I put all of this stuff away. I was so excited when I got it because I just wanted to open up the goodies. I looked at it like another mystery box, and as I have always said, I love a good mystery box. Um, so yeah, I was really excited. I did wait a while to start the book, but once I started it, I couldn't put it down. So this is my very last Probably Smut Book Club. I was really excited when I heard about the Probably Smut Book Club. It took me 3 months to get off the waiting list to get into it. This is the Probably Smut Book Club. I believe it's for June. It came in July. Um, and the book is Crossroads. What I was excited about when I first joined it was getting the t-shirt, because I have a thing about clothing needing to be soft, and their t-shirts were very, very soft. And that I think is why I stuck around with them for as long as I did. I almost made it a year. but not quite. Of course, you got theme stickers along with whatever book. You got annotation guide and annotation tabs that were, I believe, put together by the Probably Smut Book Club company, um, which is part of Probably Smut. They have literature themed clothing and bookish accessories. And stickers, obviously, but these are stickers that you could only get through Probably Smut Book Club. And I was very excited about it, but as time went on, I just realized that the type of books that they were sending were not always very good. They most of them were independently published, and although they were supposedly like collector's editions, I just couldn't I couldn't remain part of the book club because it was just I wasn't reading most of the books. They just weren't my cup of tea. They weren't, they're geared more towards young adult or new adult type readers. Which, as if you've watched the channel or listened to the podcast, I require just a little bit more finesse in the writing. So, um, I'm sad to have left Probably Smut Book Club, but I'm thankful for the time I had with them. I'm still on their community because I've made some connections there, and I just went down to the free tier instead of the high tier that I was in. I want to thank everybody for joining me in my unboxings. I do enjoy doing them. Again, I pay for the unboxings these items. I pay for them myself. They are not sponsored, which means that I am free to say whatever I want about them. Um, if anybody from Probably Smut is listening, I really do appreciate the service that you guys provide. It wasn't the right fit for me. And I am still active in the community, and I'm hoping that uh, in time that there are other reads that you guys recommend that I will enjoy. Um, yeah, no hate towards them at all, just not my cup of tea at all. So, yeah, that's this unboxing. Thank you guys for looking at the books. I will start posting on Instagram the ones that are good or bad or whatever. Because I just realized that I've read so much that I should probably do something like that. I can't keep up with a journal, but I could probably post some things on Instagram for you. I hope you guys have a great day and keep reading.